What's going on, everybody? This is CJ with First Pass Automotive and Performance again. We are on a little bit of a field trip. We are going to the machine shop that has does all of our machine work for our blocks and heads and all them goodies. The name of the machine shop is Jab Engines. They are up and coming. They have plans to make their building bigger. But they do a very, very good job with everything that they do. And I'll show you some of that stuff when we get here. But one thing that I do want to say is that we are in collaboration with them. We have a very, very big announcement that we're going to make after we get some followers. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share all these videos. But we are here. We're pulling up now to this place. If you look, it's small right now, but if you notice, they're very, very busy. They have a little bit of everything going on right now.
They definitely got their hands tied.
Yes. What's up, guys? This is Alan. He's the owner of Jab Engines.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
I'm out there, by the way.
Hey, nice to meet you, buddy.
So this is his shop right now. He's got major plans for it. Definitely going to get bigger. They are. If you want to tell them basically what you guys do here.
Well, honestly, we're a pretty much full-service machine shop as far as engines go. We do some general machining, brake, grader, rotors, and stuff like that. We do bearings. Most of the time, we do stuff like you see here. We'll take a motor in. As far as broken issues, we'll take it all the way apart, get it baked and blasted. We'll check the crank out, put the rods, pistons in it, we'll put it machined together and put it all the way back together and then give it back to the customer in whatever fashion they want it. The number one thing that we see here is customers bring stuff here and they're not really sure what they got. So our responsibility is to tell the customer what they got wrong with their engine and then let them know the best way to take care of it.
So he's your major engine builder guy. He does all the engine building. He does the measurements. Everything here, like we do at the shop, gets measured. Where we check the piston ring gaps, all that stuff. They do that here as well, but they do it for the customers that don't know how to do that. We do it at the shop because we know how to do that kind of stuff. So basically, when they get stuff from us, bare blocks, bare heads, and they go basically from there. So we will go. We'll go over here and talk to Trey for a minute. He is the head guy. He does all the head work. Okay.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? So this is Trey. She's busy. He's the head guy here. He does all the stuff with the heads. If you want to go over them with them real quick, what kind of stuff that you do with the heads?
We do full valve jobs over here, do seats, guide repairs. This one here, we're actually doing some seat work on this one. If you want to take a look here. Going through, touching the seats up, getting ready to wash it up, throw these things back together. Customers actually coming to pick these up here later on this evening. So. We do just about anything as far as the head work goes, just about anything be done on them. So.
As long as it's prepared. So when we bring a motor up here to Jab Engine, this is usually the condition that's in. Covered in oil, a little bit rusty. As you see, the basic wear on a motor. This is everyday wear on a motor. So when we get the motors back, they're clean. These are our motors. This is a 302 block. This right here is a 318. They're both fixing to get bored out and honed out. But this is the condition that they come back in. They're ready to paint. One of the things that Jab Engines does offer, like we offer, is they actually paint the blocks too. So when you get it, it's literally a brand new block when you get them back from Jab Engines. So this is actually the boss man's dad's car. It is an old Ford Maverick. This is actually a project that we're going to put together at First Pass Automotive. We will be doing all the body work, putting the motor and stuff in. They already got the motor. Bolting everything up and making this thing a pretty badass roller.
Yeah, it looks like it's already got a cage in it and stuff.
Yeah, it's got the cage in it already. We're going to sand the cage down. We'll repaint the cage. They're going to take it to get it recertified. But we'll be doing the dash. I'll be painting the dash. Everything on this car is going to get touched when it comes to the shop.
This is gonna be a nasty little what? No prep?
No, this will actually just be a street car.
Oh,
It'll
this
be a little street
okay.
cruiser.
Yeah, this is gonna be nice.
So he's going to show us real quick how he, what do you call it? Reseat.
I'm touching the seats up with grinding stone.
He's going to touch the seats up with a grinding stone. So you see right here, he's putting basically a paint marker and marking the top of the heads, or the valves of the heads.
It's stuck in there.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Is that like a different piece for the smaller end?
Yes, the other one I just did was the intakes. These are going to be the exhaust here. Basically what I'm doing here on this is I'm taking this stone and touching and making sure that my contact pattern's where it needs to be.
Okay.
Once I know my contact pattern's where it's at, where I want it, I'll hit it with the stone. And if you zoom into it, you can see they're just pitting in that one side of them. That's what we're doing, is we're getting that pitting out of it to give it a good contact pattern.
What's going on, guys? So here we have a 1972 Chevrolet Corvette. This is actually the last year of the chrome bumper for the Corvettes. Customer brought this car to us. We are doing side pipes. We are repainting his intake. And we're doing just a little bit of miscellaneous stuff. He wants to put LED lights in it. He wants
Modernize it a little bit.
Yeah, modernizing it a little bit. But he doesn't want to go too far with it because he doesn't want the Corvette enthusiasts to get onto him too bad. But the biggest thing we're doing is we're putting side pipes on it this time. He was here about 2 weeks ago. We did a little bit of work to it, tune up, stuff like that. But I can show you, what the car's got in it. It's all original, numbers matching. This car originally has 40,000 miles on it. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty well clean.
Yeah, this car is gorgeous.
But it does have the original 350. As you see, the intake, where it's a little rusty right here, we're going to take the intake off, sandblast it, paint it, put it back on, touch up the water pump a little bit.
That's crazy.
But the one of the complaints he had when he was here was the wiper cowl. The wipers actually sit underneath this cowl. It's vacuum controlled.
They're like tucked in here?
Yep, they're tucked underneath there. If you
Really?
look down in
That's
there.
new to me. I didn't
Yeah.
even know that.
So this cowl is vacuum controlled.
Okay.
And the switch for the vacuum to open this up to get to his wipers, one of the nipples broke on it, so we have to replace that switch. So we're going to get that switch replaced for him. Last time he was here, we did a full tune-up on it. What else do we do to this thing?
We did plugs, wires, rear brakes, sway bar links. We did the front wheel bearing, both, or was it just passenger?
I think it was just the one.
Okay. And we figured out what was going on with the wipers.
Yeah. So this time we're going to be fixing what's wrong with the wipers. Again, the side pipes, intake, LED headlights. He gave me a list of everything he wants done to it. Oh, we got to check the AC on it. He wants the AC to start working again. So that's going to be fun. AC and something like this is
Is that R12?
very old. It's been retrofitted.
Okay.
It has been retrofitted.
Okay.
Is it gonna be aftermarket AC, or y'all gonna?
No, it's already, the AC's already on
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah, it comes. These came stock with AC. This is an AC compressor, and originally this was an R12 system, but it's been retrofitted to take R134.
Okay.
So we just got to figure out why, when he turns his AC on inside, it's not blowing cold. It's still blowing warm. We're thinking that it's vacuum controlled somehow. I don't know what that is. That's actually a switch for his heater core. Turn his heat off, keep heat from going into.
Oh, that's funky.
Yeah. So in the summertime, he can turn this off and keeps the heat from going in the cab.
I'm guessing that's 70s technology.
Yeah, that's definitely 70s technology. But he wants us to, he wants us to basically restore the car for him, help him restore the car, getting it back up to where it was back in 1972.
Yeah. So we're here with a set of 6.4 liter Hemi heads, correct?
Right.
That you're doing some porting on,
Porting and polishing.
porting and polishing.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing this is where you've already started.
Yeah. These are your exhaust valves. These are your intake.
All right.
These two we've got pretty much done. We're getting ready to head over into this.
That's what
What
they
we're
did
trying to
look
do
like.
here is we're trying to open up the exhaust ports so that it's smooth, like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So that the exhaust gases can escape out of the head as fast as possible. The
Okay.
intake, we just want to open it up a little bit more and let a little more air and fuel in. But we want to leave some of the roughage in. That helps the air fuel mix before it goes down into the combustion chamber. So
Okay.
that's what we're doing. In other words, more bang for the buck. Okay.
Okay.
The way we do that is we have to use special tools. Okay.
All right.
These are sanding discs, and they're all different grits, all different types. They
Okay.
go on the end of this tool here. We have shorter tools and longer tools. so
Like
we can
different
get
lengths
down.
of the shaft and
Yeah,
stuff.
because
Okay.
these long ones, when you need to get way down in here, you need a long shaft on it. When you're doing just right up in here, we use a real short one, like here. Right here is one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's different sand discs that you use. I mean, we've got them shaped to a point that allows us to get down into these real tight places. Okay? And then we have some that are just like barrels. Like
Oh,
this.
that's a chunk.
Yeah. But that allows you to get in here and do this kind of stuff here. Clean this up here. Okay?
All right.
All right. And then these are the buffing disc. When you get done doing all your port polishing, you take these and go down in that port and this polishes it. Just like a
Makes it
jeweler.
pretty.
Yeah, like a jeweler would use on a gold ring.
Okay.
Basically the same thing. Okay. And the way you accomplish this is you start like this. We're going to take a little bit of a break here between the machine work, but I want to let you know this is what happens to customers when they don't bring their cars to us to get them fixed. You might have to get over here.
Okay.
Got that? Now, when we do these combustion chambers, what we do is we do not want to hurt these seats, okay?
Okay.
Because we have to grind new valve seats. So what we do, we take the valve and put it down in there like that,
Okay.
okay? So when we get down here with these tools, we don't hurt those seats that are down below this. We leave those in there while we're doing that, okay? And that's basically what we're doing. And it takes 2 to 3 days to do one of these set of these heads, to do them right.
Okay.
But they do add a lot of performance, which is what we want.